Hello everyone, Roberto for another video review, and this time it's the US Nestlé Butterfinger. Basically, well, I mean, in the UK they've just released a few sort of Butterfinger cupcake type chocolates, peanut butter and coconut, but the general regular Butterfinger bar I don't think you can get officially in the UK, so this is a US import. I actually got this from Comic Con. I don't know if you've ever been to one of the Comic Cons, anyway, in the UK at least. Anyway, they always have one of these stores that sells US chocolates. It's always imported or whatever. Usually sort of not US people selling them themselves that I've ever seen anyway. But this is one of them. So it is from US, but it does have a sort of UK nutritional sticker and stuck over the American ones. So sometimes that happens. I don't know why. You'd think, if it has calories, it has calories, but presumably they have to be a bit more. Maybe a bit more specific for the UK or EU or whatever, I don't know. But so there we go. I quite like, I've noticed this in a few US chocolates. Like in the UK, they often do these sort of flow wrappers now, and not just in the UK, but maybe, I know Ritter Sport do them, and perhaps Milka as well, where basically you split them down the middle in the open, and here's a Ritter bar now, so you've got this sort of, it splits down the middle, you can just fold it closed again. But these US ones, notice I've got some Malteser ones, Snickers as well, this twist thing on the side. And basically it says, twist it and save it for later, so have half it later. It just seems a really sort of, just twist the bar and close it again, twist the wrapper. I find that's it's a bit funny really. Obviously trying to perhaps make you not eat all of it at once. I mean, I've never known anyone really. Well, I know one person actually who I thought was crazy, who didn't eat a whole chocolate bar all at once. But maybe it's just me. I'm greedy. I don't know. Maybe you guys do. Let me know if you do that. But I rarely. Well, having said all that, I do tend to leave chocolate bars now because I'm reviewing like 4 or 5 at a time, and I've got so many to review. I tend to try and be careful really not to eat all of them. Although I have just reviewed Whisper Golden and Whisper, and I have eaten all them already because I couldn't resist them. But anyway, I'm digressing. I do apologise. But yes, I do find it very odd. They've got this sort of thing here, just twist it and close it. You could provide like some chocolates or things have like a little tab that you can seal it, like a sticky tab or whatever. Or those flow bars where they open and close quite conveniently. This one's just saying just fold it over. I just found that quite amusing. But anyway, yes, okay. So without further ado, yeah. So basically, it says crispity, crunchity, peanut buttery is the slogan. So presumably there's peanut butter in there. I did see somewhere else though. It said it had something else in it. Chocolate covered peanut honeycomb. So peanut honeycomb actually. I thought it was just honeycomb it had in there as well, but I don't know what peanut honeycomb is. So we'll find out. Sounds interesting. The sticker seems to actually cover all the nutrition information on there, so I don't know, it doesn't say the calories. I think that must be it really. I mean, they must not trust the US calorie quotas or whatever, because they've not even done them here. So I'm going to just say product of the USA. I'm going to try and lift it off this sticker. Yes, there we go. I did notice actually, there's one bar I did review the other week. I think it was a Reese's Peanut Butter Crispy Crunchy or something, and I was quite sure that the calories differentiated between because the UK one label did have the calories on, and they were slightly different actually. So I don't know what's going on. I mean, you'd think it's either got so many calories in it or it doesn't. There's no ambiguity there. But anyway, the UK one doesn't actually give you calories on there. But the US one does. It does say 250 on the front as well. They've not covered that up, so I don't know. But anyway, we'll go with what it says. We have to assume it's right. Can't see why it wouldn't be, but there we go. So 250 calories, 10 grams of fat, 5 of which are saturas. No trans fats. I've never seen trans fats before on a chocolate bar, but there we go. So there we are. And it's got a bit of flourishes at the side. They all have them, but so it's about 16.7 centimetres wide. There's that sticker. So there we go. Right, so it's quite a mundane bar, I'd say, but it's not really like anything else. It looks, yeah, there's no picture of peanuts on there, I don't think. Just yellow, some sort of design on there, but it's yeah, just sort of stringy bits. So there we go. Okay, let's give it an open. Right, so it's conveniently. So you see, there's no way of sealing this back up. It just says twist and close it. So right, so it's conveniently split a bit down the middle. I don't think that's Nestlé's plan in order to make you eat less of the bar. Getting quite strong. There's a strong smell coming from it. It must be the peanut honeycomb. It smells a bit honeycomby, but obviously not quite the same. Yeah, it's about 13.2 centimetres, 13.1, 13.2. Yeah, so well, there we go. Look at that. Wow, that's very strange. Look at that. It is literally like a peanut. It's like a crunchy bar, a Cadbury's crunchy bar, but with peanut honeycomb instead. I wasn't expecting that. Very peanutty smell, but very odd smell. Not my favourite smell, I have to say. It's peanut honeycomb. Okay, well, I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting that's a bit different, at least. Yes, it's not just a standard peanut butter bar. Okay, well, there you go. If you can see, it's like an orange, a very darker orange honeycomb. So, in like one like a Cadbury's crunchy, it's like it's a golden honeycomb. This one's like a blood orange honeycomb, I think you'd say. Okay. Let's give it a taste. But yeah, it seems obviously you can see the chocolate around the outside, milk chocolate. Okay. Right, let's give it a go. It's a lot softer than a Cadbury's crunchy. The honeycomb is very soft. Still crunchy though, but it's just very soft to bite. It melts in your mouth very quickly. It's quite nice actually. It's got that quite obviously peanut butter taste and a bit salty. And the chocolate kind of is odd as well. It kind of just separates away from the honeycomb when you put it in your mouth. And kind of melts as well. Not too bad actually. It's you've definitely got your peanut buttery taste there. And it's not overly strong, but it's not too weak either. So it's quite a nice. It's at a good level, I'd say, and the honeycomb's quite sort of chewy. Well, not chewy, but it's substantial. It doesn't chew; it just melts in your mouth, but it remains for quite some time. I guess it is chewy in a way because you are chewing it, but it's not chewing. It's just there in your mouth. It remains crunchy for a while, but it's dissolving all the time. It's I quite like that. Hi guys, I'm just interrupting my own review here. I've just finished the Nestlé Butterfinger review, and I just thought I'd emphasise the fact that the honeycomb on the inside is powdery really when you eat it. When you bite into it, it's just like a powder. It really dissolves into a powder. It's hard to explain really, but that's the kind of texture you get from it. So it is very soft, but it's not soft. It's it's hard. It's not soft. You can see there. It's not breaking or falling apart. But when you eat it, I say it just goes into a powder. And so that's the kind of texture you get. It's a very fine powder as well. So it is just dissolves and melts away very quickly. You don't get that with like a Cadbury's crunchy, as I say. I think that kind of it's just crunchy, and you're just chewing it, and it just dissolves that way in a sort of weird, in a different type of dissolve. Whereas this one just becomes like a powder, and then it just, it's so fine it dissolves in your mouth, that way. Whereas, as I say, a Cadbury's crunchy dissolves. I don't know how it dissolves really, but it doesn't feel the same as this. And it's chewy, a lot more chewy, sticks in your teeth. This one doesn't do that. It's still chewy, but it's just a different texture completely, even though it's honeycomb. So just thought I'd elaborate on that a bit because it is substantially different enough. I thought I'd just mention that. So yeah. All right. Well, back to wherever I interrupted this, interrupted my review with, and yeah. Okay. See you later. It's perhaps better than the Cadbury's Crunchy. I think that's I don't know, a bit sort of Because this one, as I say, it's quite a nice texture and it melts quite nice in your mouth, but remains chewy. And the peanut butter flavour is nice and quite subtle, but in its there's enough of it there for you to know it's peanut butter or a peanut taste. I like it. It's nice actually. Sometimes I'm a bit wary of it when it's a bit too weak a taste, but this one's good. Yeah, I do quite like this actually. It's a bit different as well. I don't think there's any other bar I've had that's very similar to this. I think I say Reese's Crispy Crunchy had some kind of weird crunchy thing going on in there, but it wasn't honeycomb. It was very strange, whatever it was. But yeah, that was a different bar as well, a unique bar. But yeah, I quite like this. It's quite different. I think it possibly could. It would be nice if it had a bit of a peanut butter paste in there. You know, something that you'd find like in Reese's cups or the Butterfinger cups that I reviewed the other week. You know, that actual relate to this. I think that would be quite. It would be nice to have a layer of that. You know, like as if like you do in other bars would have like a caramel layer, like a Cadbury's Whisper Gold. You know, I think that would really work. I think. Make it a better bar, but it is really nice as it is. I think a good 4 out of 5. I think for me, I do quite like this. I said the honeycomb is a really good texture. It's got that honeycomb texture, but it's soft, but it's still chewy. It's not like I say Cadbury's Crunchy, where that's kind of hard and chewy and kind of sticks in your teeth. This one's just, I don't know. It's very odd. It's very nice. It just has a really good consistency. Despite the first, your first impression, I think it's a bit weird. The chocolate falls away from it, and it's all a bit soft. It's a bit different, but maybe not in a good way. But I think it's different in a good way. I do like it. Yeah, it's quite subtle. I think I would prefer if it had some kind of peanut cream in there or whatever. I don't know what you actually call it really, but it's the kind of stuff you get in like a a Kit Kat chunky with peanut butter or whatever, or Reese's sticks or something like that, just with like a layer of just regular peanut butter paste or whatever. I think that would be really nice. And I think that would definitely mark it as a 4.5. If not 5 out of 5. I think. If you love peanut butter, I think you really would like this. And as I said, the honeycomb texture is very nice, and it's just marks it out again as different from all the other peanut butter stuffs out there. And there's plenty of them now actually. I've reviewed so many peanut butter things now, but most of them are very different. They're different enough, and I think that's pretty good actually, because when you think a lot of the caramel stuffs out there, they're all quite similar. Maybe different caramel recipes, of course, but they're managing to give you peanut butter in many different ways that actually mark them out as substantially different. So yeah. No, I'm impressed with this. I like it. I say different type of honeycomb, soft, bit of a funny colour. I'm not sure the colour's that great on it, but I guess it is peanuts, So there we go. But yeah, perhaps not visually appealing, but it's a unique enough taste, and it's not just a Cadbury's Crunchy with this peanut butter flavoured. It's I think a better bar, and I do like the consistency of it. Yeah, I do. But yeah, I recommend it. But obviously, if you don't like peanut butter, then this won't convert you. But it is slightly different, so it might be worth a try. But it does have a peanut taste to it, so you're not going to get away from that. Okay, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed that review. As always, follow me on Twitter, subscribe, leave a comment or two. As I say, it really is nice to hear from you. So please do leave some comments. And even if it's ones you've got advice for, whatever, It's always good to hear from you. It's never a problem, and I'm not easily offended, so don't worry. Okay, take care, guys. I'll see you soon, and thanks again for watching. All right, bye for now. See ya.